guys, it's Kelly. So this week's zine is a game, actually. I was like, I don't know, I don't want to do something like super serious and like written out every single time. And so I was looking through Pinterest again, as I always am. And I have this board full of like, we're not really strangers, like little cards, just like somebody scanned the cards and uploaded them. And I have them saved to a board so that I can play it with my friends because they don't have the actual game. Even though it's like $25 and like I can definitely buy it. Like, I don't know, it just, you know, whatever. This week's zine is inspired by the game. It's called Are We Still Strangers? Every single zine in this set that I made that I'm about to go drop off at my local coffee shop has a different set of questions. They're kind of deep, so honestly, if you do find this online, if you like, I don't know if I'm gonna start like, you know, shipping them out to people, or like, you know, if you happen to, you know, go to the coffee shop that I go to and get one of these, I hope these don't make you cry or like, you know, cause a fight between you and your significant other or anything like that. I don't think that they're like, I don't think this game is like, you know, crazy enough to do that, but you know, they are a little deep, so do be warned. Be careful. use at your own discretion. A couple of the questions, I mean, this is something crazy, so I'm just gonna read a couple of them out to you in case you're curious. This is really just a game to like play with your like friends, your loved ones, a stranger you just met. Use your discretion when it comes to talking to strangers. Don't say I didn't warn you. What did the people that raised you teach you about love? You know, so what did your last relationship teach you about yourself? Once again, why do you think we met? And I feel loved when blah blah blah. And there's a wild card on the back of every one of them. It's the same one. It says admit something. Then we've got self promo. And yeah, so this one's pretty chill, nothing crazy. I made this because I think as somebody that has severe, very bad social anxiety lately, it comes and it goes. I think what I've realized is I'm always looking for, like, it's easy to like be in the conversation, but it's hard to start the conversation. And so I think that, like, you know, I mean, I guess you wouldn't really consider something like this small talk, but like in general, just like more, I don't even think you could consider this a low stakes conversation. This is it's kind of deep, but like, whatever. I think that like it's hard for us to get to these kinds of questions with the kind of stuff that we talk about every day. And these kind of questions really like show you a lot more about a person. So if you are like able and willing to like talk about things like this with somebody, you really get to know them on a deeper level. And I think that's really important, like to know what somebody's like underneath the surface instead of just like, you know, trivial things like, oh, the weather's great, you know, like, don't we get tired of talking about the weather? Do we not? I know I do. So the goal with this was to like inspire people to talk to each other more, especially, you know, somebody you haven't met before. So yeah, I hope if you do end up finding the zine, I hope you like it. If you find it online, I hope you like it. And if you don't, I'm sorry. I tried. Yeah, that's all for this one. Funding for this program was made possible by the Corporation for Garbage Broadcasting and by financial support from absolutely no one. Trust me, no one's paying for this.
Learn something from this!
Garbage.